The Irish capital city of Dublin has much to offer in terms of Irish culture and history. If you're planning a long trip to Dublin, you don't have to limit yourself to what's available within the city limits, as there are some amazing places to visit within a few hours. While it's generally easier to get around if you rent a car, there are several places listed here that you can access either by participating in a guided tour or venturing out using public transportation. Welcome to MultiCityTrips, the multi-destination travel expert for personalized multi-city trips to Europe. And in today's video, we give you our top picks of 10 incredible day trips you can easily do from Dublin. New to our travel channel? We post new videos every Monday and Thursday, so subscribe today and ring the bell so you don't miss out on our latest travel guide, inspiration, tips, and amazing travel itineraries available to your favorite destinations in Europe. To help you make the most of this Dublin travel guide, we've listed our recommended transportation you can consider for these day trips, as well as things you can do while in each of these destinations in the video description below. For a full list of recommendations, click on the link provided in the description to access the blog post version of this guide on our website. Here are the top 10 best day trips you can take from Dublin, as well as information on how to get there from the city. Number 1. Cliffs of Moher. The Cliffs of Moher are a stunning stretch of coastal cliffs that are around 9 miles long. The view of the cliffs is dramatic and one of Ireland's most iconic sights. The rounded O'Brien's Tower is located at the highest points of the cliffs, and you can climb it for an impressive view on clear days. As the Cliffs of Moher are one of Ireland's most famous points of interest, there are several ways to get there from Dublin. You could rent a car and drive, which is ideal for those who want flexibility. Buses and trains are also available and generally are cheap. The final option is to take part in a guided tour from Dublin to the cliffs that includes transportation. Number 2. Howth. The charming and affluent town of Howth, located on the Howth Peninsula, is a popular place for tourists, and it's especially great for a day trip if you're staying in Dublin because it's technically part of the city. This means it's also served by the Dublin Area Rapid Transit, so you can take the standard train to Howth without having to spend too much money. Hiking is a popular thing to do in Howth, so bring sturdy shoes and experience the great outdoors on the Howth Peninsula. You can rent a boat or take a boat tour and explore the waters of Muir Éireann. Number 3. Wicklow Mountains National Park. The gorgeous Wicklow Mountains National Park is located just an hour's drive south of Dublin, and there are a few private bus services that you can take advantage of as well. Once you arrive at the park, it's completely free to enter, and you'll be treated to lush greenery, majestic peaks, and a thriving ecosystem where animals wander. You can hike through certain areas of the park, and you can even visit historic sites like the ruins in the Glendalough Valley. These date back to a medieval settlement that was founded in the 6th century by Saint Kevin. Number 4. Kells. The small and historic town of Kells is either an hour drive or an hour-and-a-half journey on the 109 bus from Dublin. Spend your time exploring the town and visiting historic sites like the Kells monastic site, which was once a royal residence before becoming a religious settlement. The monastic site is also home to the Abbey of Kells, which is where many theorize the ornate Book of Kells was created. If you're interested in the book itself, you can see it in Dublin at the Trinity College Library. Number 5. Blarney Castle. Blarney Castle, a medieval castle and historic landmark, is located just about a 2.5-hour drive southwest of Dublin. One of the main attractions at Blarney Castle is the infamous Blarney Stone. It's a piece of limestone located at the top of the castle tower, and legend says that if you kiss the Blarney Stone, you'll get the gift of eloquence and charm. In the old days, you would do this by dangling upside down from the tower, but today there are guardrails and staff available to help you kiss the Blarney Stone more safely. If you don't want to drive, you can navigate public transportation to the site, as several buses go between Blarney Castle and Dublin daily. Number 6. Cork. Start your day trip to Cork early, as it's a nearly 3-hour drive, but when you get there, you'll be able to spend your day exploring historic sites, shopping sites like the English Market, and lush gardens. Stop by the Nano-Nagle Place Museum to learn more about the history of Cork and learn more about Nano-Nagle herself. She was born in the 16th century to a wealthy family in Cork and spent much of her life working tirelessly to improve the lives of others by doing things like building schools and bringing necessities to the poorer citizens of the city. Cork is located near Blarney Castle, so you could even combine the two trips to see both in one day. Number 7. Kilkenny. The medieval town of Kilkenny is a charming destination that's perfect for a day trip from Dublin. The drive is just under an hour and a half, and there are bus tours available if you're interested in a more guided experience. Kilkenny is built on the banks of the River Nore and has plenty of historic structures that are worth visiting, such as Kilkenny Castle, Howth House, Black Abbey, and St. Mary's Cathedral. Number 8. Galway. One of the best day trips from Dublin is a trip to Galway, a gorgeous point on Ireland's west coast that has something for everyone. Soak in the natural beauty of Western Ireland at Connemara National Park, or visit Dungara Castle on the southeastern shores of Galway Bay to learn about life in 16th century Ireland. While there is at least one bus route between Dublin and Galway, it's recommended that you drive, as the bus journey can take 2.5 hours at minimum. Number 9. Titanic Belfast. Titanic Belfast is a museum and monument that is located on the site of the once active Harland and Wolff shipyard, which is where the RMS Titanic was constructed. You can visit to learn about the iconic ship and the tragic story of its sinking during its 1912 maiden voyage. To get to Belfast from Dublin, it's easiest to rent a car and drive the nearly 2-hour journey yourself. If you aren't interested in driving, you might be interested in taking a guided day trip. There's a fee associated with these trips, but you'll have a guide and transportation, and there are many trips that include multiple locations on this list, so you can fit in a lot at once. Number 10. Giant's Causeway. A scenic 3-hour drive north from Dublin will lead you to the natural beauty of the Giant's Causeway. A UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1986, the Giant's Causeway is a large area of basalt columns and formations that were created due to an ancient volcanic eruption. Spend your time hiking and enjoying the views, and head into the town of Bushmills on your way back for a great meal and some unique shopping experiences. There you have it, our suggestion of the best day trips you can do while staying in Dublin, Ireland. We hope you find our guide helpful, and if you are planning a day trip to any of these destinations mentioned in this guide, ensure to check out our recommended of the best ways to get there and more things to do during your visit in the video description below. Want to experience the best of Ireland or other destinations in Europe, but need help planning and finding the best vacation package? Visit us at MultiCityTrips.com today and see how our travel experts can help you design and personalize your trip to these incredible European destinations.